The woman cries with sadness, but what comes out of her eyes are noodles. Looking at the noodles that came out of her eyes, the woman curiously put them in her mouth and tasted them. She didn't realize how delicious the noodles were, so she had an idea and cried 2 big pots full of noodles. She took them to the market and set up a stall to sell them. In no time at all, there was a line of people. Everyone ate and praised the woman's noodles. In just 1 hour, the woman made a lot of money. She was so happy. Looking at the empty boxes, she knew she'd have to cry again. But she couldn't cry even though she had made money. Whether she watched sad movies or even dropped her father's urn, she still couldn't cry either. She had no choice but to take her dog to Crocodile Island. Then, she left her dog and ran away. On the way, she thought of the dog being eaten by the crocodiles. She couldn't contain her sadness, so she couldn't hold back her tears. Now she could sell her noodles again. This time she doubled the price. Unexpectedly, there were still a lot of customers lining up, and the demand simply exceeded the supply. When an investor found out about the situation, he decided to cooperate with her to open a noodle shop. The woman was very happy when she found out. Soon their noodle shop was open and business was booming. There was a steady stream of people eating the noodles. The owner asked the woman to make the noodles as soon as possible so that the customers could have them as soon as possible. But the woman couldn't cry no matter what. Even when she looked at the photo of her dead dog, she still couldn't cry. She had no choice but to go home and made noodles for her mother. The next day when she looked at the photo of her dead mother on the wall, the feeling of nurturing came over her, and the woman couldn't contain her sadness any longer. The noodles flowed out of her eyes. In no time at all, she cried out 2 large pots full of noodles. It's really heartbreaking.